All right, so let's see here. Recording is on. It's pulsing red, so I'm guessing that it's on. All right. Under the Q for quest. Make sure you hit the right button. Okay, good. It's an official run now. So I just got back from about a week in the woods, so I haven't actually had time to finish my screenshot map. So I might get a little bit lost tonight, but at least we know the general area where level 2 is now. Let's see here. Where did I put it? Oh, blankety blank. I forgot where I saved my partial map. Ah. Yeah, we still do need to figure out how to get those swords. I'm betting that it's linked to the life force. Eric, a wolf. It's like the most generic furry name ever. All right, and here we go. Oh, yeah. Did I err? I probably erred. Yeah. Okay. It's down from here. All right, so... Alright, so now that we have a better than 0 chance of surviving for the next 3 minutes... he said, immediately getting shot in the face. Doo-doo-doo. No, that's the way to level 1. We at least know that it's southwest. How far southwest is the matter for debate. Come on, get over there. Oh, you can just go away. Ah. Honestly, I didn't tell many stories about this at camp. It's really hard to work a game like this into conversation, you know? people ask you what you've been doing. I'm like, oh, I've been playing an incredibly terrible Zelda knockoff. And it's like, well, cool. That's how you spend your life. We've all got our things. Yeah, okay, so there's the old dude with the sword. Which means that level 2 is around here somewhere. There we go. No, that's not level 2. That's some... oh, that's another old dude looking for a letter. It's in this general vicinity. I hope the stream's not freezing up. Like, things look fine on my end, and oh boy. Oh, I don't remember this. Oh, there we go. Now we're on track. Oh, come on. Ugh, memo to self. Never, ever, ever move after walking into a room. And for that matter, never actually stand still when moving into a room. All right. Don't need that. What I do need is to get off of the plank for now. And invest in high explosives. Oh, come on. Huh. Is anyone else having issues with the frame rate? Oh, come on. I just got here, guys. Give us a break. I'm the hero of Galadurl, or wherever this place is. Ah. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, so OBS is showing me 7.6% dropped frames. I honestly don't know what to do about that. Oh, goodness, come on. Okay. Oh, come here, come here. Like, I've mostly been taking a really roundabout route to get to level 2, and I'm sure that there's an easier way, and I should really go visit the ferry first. Ugh. So forgive my wandering, but I'm going to try and find the northern route into level 2, since the southern route requires us to go kind of roundabout. Oh, go away. There it is. I feel like an idiot that it eluded me for so long. In some cases, I don't think it's dropping frames so much as it is this game just lags on this hardware. The Color Computer 3 was a pretty capable machine, but as we've seen, this is not the best programmed game. Honestly, I think Xenix shows off a lot more what this system is capable of than this, but it didn't have a very long lifespan and didn't really get a lot of development, so I don't have a lot of showcase stuff for it. All right. Ah, see, when you go by the game's intended route, you don't get, like, ambushed by a room full of 5 of those guys. It actually shows you the Kid Icarus guys in a relatively safe environment first. Game balance. Oh, oh, oh. Magic mapping. Magic mapping. You gave me magic mapping. Okay. How do I shift to another spell? Alrighty, it's time once again to consult the manual. Main game, spells, da-da-da-da-da. Spells. You may activate, it's been selected using the implement screen, and the magic crystal ball has been obtained in 3. Okay. Overground, underground, etc., etc. Implement screen. Implement screen. Press break during gameplay to activate the implement screen, so you can select various objects or spells. Move the pointer to the implement you would like to use using either the spacebar or the joystick button. Now you may move to the spell you wish to use in the same manner. Okay. I would like to use that. Yes. Almost had it. There we go. That is twitchy. Now, does this... I'm willing to bet that this only works on the overworld. Nope. Okie doke. So, by the second level, maps have been rendered useless. That's interesting. Now, does this game have the forethought... go away. Here, walk on the bomb if you're going to walk on anything. Not on me. I sincerely doubt that this game has the design sense to put, like, unmarked rooms on the map. Nope. Well, that's an interesting way to force the player to go. I wonder if there's a timer on that map or if it's actually just going to stay like that forever. We're going to put that back onto life, just in case. Okay. I do not trust you. You're going to go diagonal at some point. Okay, so I just planked him. So, taking votes now on what this labyrinth looks like. Because in Zelda they were supposed to have shapes. I have no idea what shape this is supposed to be, so help me out here, guys. Ah. I probably need to find a bomb at some point. Oh, hey. So, level 2 gives you the ring, which either regenerates your power, your hit points. Let's see. You will slowly rebuild strength as you travel. So that'll be the regeneration ring then. It says slowly rebuild strength. So I don't know if that's regeneration or if it's damage reduction, but either way, I'll take it. I do think it's weird that out of all the things to keep persistent between rooms in this game, it's not enemy damage that's kept persistent or any damage done to the environment that's persistent, but the plank stays where you left it. What the hell? I'm going to have to come back to that room when I have a bomb, because look, I don't think there's a way in there otherwise. Since the pace in this game seems to be something like 2 items per dungeon, which is practically Monty Hall level compared to a Zelda game, I suspect there's something else in here. But I'm willing to bet that I'm on my way to the boss room at this point, so unless the boss is hidden, there's probably a second item down there. Okay, we'll farm for bombs elsewhere. Thanks, guys. I should just go back to the bunny ear room. with all the bunny ears is probably my best bet for... Oh, shoot. Oh, no, it's the buff dragon again. And he's walking. He's walking here. Okay. I got him. Whew! Okay. That was sweet. Although, it's level 2 and they're already recycling monsters. It's probably a warning sign of things to come. Oh, and at some point I got those bombs I was looking for, so that's good. Oh, my mistake. No, it's just a perfectly open room. Huh. Well, whatever. I will take it. Okay. I want to check something. I'm thinking that, like... Oh, come on. Let me select the item. I want to move on to spells. Because there's a space right there in the top of the screen where there ought to be Nope. Okay. You know how in even the original Legend of Zelda you had the map at the top of the screen to give you the rough position on the screen, or on the overworld? Yeah. No such mercy here. But now that I have 3 pieces of the life force, I think I'm going to go try visiting that old man again. I should be able to get at least the white sword at this point. Or the off-brand Legend of Thelda equivalent. Wee! Go away. Alright. Okay. Should be right here. Still no! You... To hell with you. Okay, I am officially stumped. If this game honestly expects me to wait until I have 4 pieces of the life force to get my first sword upgrade, then something has gone seriously wrong with the balance. Well, that's an interesting strategy for sure. Okay, I got the better shield. So I'm not sure how shields work in this game, so maybe that's damage reduction? I honestly don't know. I'm pretty sure we tried this before, but why not? No. Oh well. Doodly-doo. Well, it doesn't hurt enemies. Ah, well. Alright. We got the new shield. That's not bad. We're getting bum-rushed by these guys. That's not good. Oh, hey. I think I just watched my health regenerate by a bit. So we're getting somewhere. Check out these prices. Great, huh? No, not really. I'd go so far as to say you're being a rip-off artist. Okay. So now we're cooking with gas. This is going to be level 4. I feel like I should put some kind of, like, flashing lights warning whenever I use the spells in this game. Nope. 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 There. Ugh. 3 button presses it took me to get to the spells menu. Huh. Maybe it only lets you use the mapping spell if you've already picked up the map. Which would be interesting, if slightly weird. Yep, that's exactly how it works. Okay. So this is probably the ring dungeon, then. Help. Probably don't have enough for a life spell. Worth a shot. Oh, just enough. Okay. We live to fight another Ho Boy! Wow. That was a bit extreme. Oh, holy crap. The bunny ear dudes take a buttload of damage in this level. That's cheating, isn't it? Making the monsters more powerful without palette swapping them first? Ah, well. This is madness. This is Thelda! Well, the Wizrobes take forever to kill. I mean, as the bad guys go, their hitbox is relatively consistent and their movement isn't terrible, so they're still a little easier than some of the enemies in the game. But yeah, like, boosting up their hit points without giving you any visual indication that it's a different monster is kind of bullshit. I'd just like to say for the record, I have found one dungeon with one wall that was actually bombable. You're just going to camp there, aren't you? Holy cow! Get off of me! That's it? Whatever. It was really nice of you to, like, have fast text. Okay, alright. Yep, figured that out a while ago, buddy. Plus, it's in the manual, you know. And in better games, to boot. Oh, dear. I'm gonna get... Oh, boy. I'll give them points for novelty? Okay, I literally cannot risk a fight here, guys. I'm just gonna drop the fight. I'm sorry about that, but I've encountered a bug in this game before. I've previously encountered a bug in this game where if you beat the boss, if you beat the boss at the same instant you die, then the doors out of the room never spawn. In particular, the door to the Life Force room didn't spawn, and that was on level 1. And I don't want to have to restart this playthrough. It would probably go a lot faster, but I still don't wanna. So let me pick my route. Okay, I think we're gonna go around this way this time. I'm still curious what all these weirdly mute old women and old men on the map are doing there. Because at some point I've probably got to send messages to them or something. But beyond that first one that got really angry with me, I haven't seen anything. Did I get some kind of special buff at some point that actually made the text appear faster? No? Still nothing? Okay. Faced. Of all the things to keep consistent. Of all the bloody things to keep consistent. What the heck was that? Oh, thank you, Nemeth. No, this is a dead-end area. Do-do-do-do-do-do. All right, well, so much for getting around it that way. Yeah, so I kind of started my streaming career at the worst possible time, considering that I had to go on I was off on a major vacation right in the middle of it. And it was all kind of spur of the moment anyway. Which, to be fair, I suspect a lot of streaming is done. So there's a few, like, quirks of Twitch that I still haven't quite worked out yet. Like, how to actually put my clips on Twitch instead of having them be, like, uploaded to YouTube after. And the big one, of course, being how to actually have the name of the game I'm streaming show up properly, instead of it either being Legend of Zelda or Quest for the Shaven Yak. I hit the cacti with the hammer. Which cacti? There's a bunch. We'll deal with that in a little bit. I would really appreciate that help, Nemeth. That would be fantastic. Now, Well, I still don't have any bombs, so I might as well leave it on the plank for now. Oh wait, now I'm going to need that. So going clockwise around the ring brings you to the boss, so that means going counterclockwise should bring me to whatever's in this dungeon, in theory. That was well timed. Holy guacamole. Yeah, one side effect of working retail is that I end up swearing like a grandmother. So if you catch me going, "Oh, mercy," instead of something more pithy, that would be why. Ooh, I think I got another spell. So we have 5 different means of healing and an invincibility spell. I think that Mr. Wolf was very much aware of the problems with his game balance. Alright, let's see if there's an inventory item here too. Yoink. Hello. Okay, cool. So that's the teleportation item. Tornado/teleportation, a teleportation device that only operates in the overground. When in trouble, activate this implement to transport you to another part of the world. Note that it requires coins to operate. That's a good question. I wonder how much magic it does take to use. Well, let's see if we can use it on the Wizrobes. Well, it takes more than 2. Most of the magic so far seems to take 2.5. I mean, Zelda had invincibility too, to a degree. You could get the stopwatch, which would freeze everything and make you invincible, but that was like more of a holdover from like Nintendo's more arcadey days than it was a game-breaking glitch. Okay, you know what? I don't know why I'm fighting these guys. They're way more trouble than they're worth. I think I was hoping they'd actually drop magic. But I think hoping anything in this game would have a consistent drop is asking too much. Ah! Did not get to the invincibility button fast enough. Yeah, it probably really only works on one screen, but if you can use it on the boss, I don't know that that's OP. Considering this game... Sorry, I hate to drop the word. Considering this game's meta, I don't think it would be too game-breaking, considering that there's a potentially game-breaking bug where you can actually, like, freeze the game in an unwinnable state by dying to the boss. I haven't gone out of my way to try to recreate that bug, and I don't wanna. But I know that it can happen, and I would rather it didn't. Oh man, the submenu in this game is its own special flavor of broken. Like, to date, I have found exactly one place where the hammer is useful. One. And it doesn't remain persistent. Stuff grows back. Like the grass in a Zelda game, it just comes back. So I'm honestly not certain if there are that many collectibles or unique area or like hidden people in the game. This is where I bought the candle, right? What does he do now? Not a thing. Okie doke. Oh, wait. Alright. Like, maybe it's because this game is on wasn't on a cartridge but was on disc, and it's stored in the computer's memory. Maybe he just didn't have the space in memory to actually, like, save a persistent world state. Like, all those little bits and flags for which things have been hammered and which things have been busted open, that has to be stored somewhere. And if it's on a ROM, I guess it's a lot easier to just set all those flags. I don't know. On the one hand, I kind of want to be fair to this because it was one guy producing this whole thing. On the other hand, this thing has killed me so often that I'm really not inclined to be merciful. Ah, get over there. Get. You can hear that through the mic, right? All the times I click to try to get through the menus. Sure. Thank you. We'll try that. Okay. Well, if it's more than 3 invincibility, this is just going to be a regular fight. Yep. on. Ah! I should have seen that coming. I really should have. So, props, I guess. Props also for doing the giant P-Hat fight, because I don't think they've ever done a giant P-Hat in the mainline Zelda games. At least, not that I've ever seen. Certainly not in any of the Zelda games that were around at the time when this was made. Something's fishy. I'm absolutely going to go back and check with the old man with the white sword, because by this point I should be able to get a better sword. I just want to recheck the map again, because... yeah, something's off. I never went into the Jewel of the Ring. That's a little suspect. So let's see what's up there. Because I honestly expected to go up there. I honestly expected that to be where they were hiding the life force. Okay, so this is the boss room, and I have definitely not been up there yet. What? Oh, that's just special. Space is warped and time is bendable. Wow. Just wow. So, the shape of the map does not necessarily indicate anything. That's special. I've tried to be fair, because I have given this game a lot of grief, but holy cow. Okay, let's just not bother. Oh, go away, please. I'm not dealing with you anymore. Hang on. That's not what I meant to do. Well, let's just see how much it actually does take for an invincibility spell. Is it more than 4? Yeah, okay, so it's 3.5 for an invincibility spell. Oh, mercy. So it lasts about 5 seconds, and it turns you into every alternate scan line. That must have been fun on a composite monitor. These old computers already had huge issues with interlacing, so that must have been fun as hell to see on a color TV. That's pretty lame. It might be effective against Divanax later. Yeah, that's a spot in my memory that's taken up now, is remembering the name of the bad guy from this game. Close to the edge, down by the river. Seasons will pass you by. I get up, I get down. Okay. Sometimes I think about the high school friend that got me into... Now? Thank you! Still doesn't extend beyond my sprite box, but at least things will die faster now. Okay. Level 5. Where did we find level 5? It's not part of what we had mapped out. I know we did find it. Well, it's time to go a-wandering again. And to make sure that I click back inside this window so that I'm actually... Ooh, pop. I think it was over near... Well, level 1 is just to the left of where we are, of where level 4 is. So... if it's not down in the lower left corner, it's somewhere down in the lower right corner, near-ish to where level 6 is. Although this looks suspect. Oh, no, no, no. This was another weird, silent old guy. Over to the east in the forest. Okay. I had about a week in the woods with my brain turned off, so... I don't remember that much at this point. Still haven't found a use for the flute, either. Doody-doo. So I'm going to go ahead and say, based on running into enemies, that the shield probably lowers damage rather than like creating a heavier barrier against projectiles. Which is fine, since most of the projectiles in this game seem to be the same. Although, who can tell without the palette swaps, eh? You got anything to say yet? No, of course you don't. At some point we're going to have to go on a grand quest to find extra stuff. Because I suspect that there's I feel like there's some kind of whole Postal Service mini game that we're missing. Not that I especially want to play Fetch Quest, but it's kind of a Zelda thing. Oh, hey, Kooky Fox. Didn't notice your message there. I have never seen Yes in concert, unfortunately. But I do rather enjoy them. One of my friends in high school had a father whose father was like deeply into prog rock, had a big record collection. English is my first language, I swear. And unfortunately, my friend was a little more into the Rush side of that collection than he was into the Yes side of that collection, so it took me a while to fully discover Yes. There has to be more to this game than meets the eye. There just has to be. Okay, that's the way to level 2. And this takes us down to level 6. I don't need to grind for much right now, unless I want magic. Yeah, I've listened to most of Yes's albums, and I admit some of them didn't really make an impact. I have no idea, for example, what to make of Tales from Topographic Oceans. But yeah, Close to the Edge is a song that stuck with me a lot. Probably because I have my suspicions that Hip Tanaka is an unacknowledged Yes fan. Because there are sections in Close to the Edge that sound an awful lot like bits from the Metroid opening theme. Particularly the parts where it sort of goes da 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 da. Yeah, it's almost note for note. There's a section in the Metroid main theme, the title theme specifically, that's almost note for note that. And I've kind of wondered if it's coincidence or if somebody did a little homage. But there I go, talking about a good game while I'm streaming a bad one. Ooh, wow. I got so many drops I glitched them. Okay, so level 6 is right over here, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that's a level entrance. Do I want to sequence break? I mean, I've already sequence broken, but do I want to do it again? What the hell? I'm here. Let's do it. If they didn't want me to do this dungeon, they'd have stopped me from coming in until I actually got the last piece of the life force. And I'll be honest, I have no idea what the end game for this looks like. Like, I haven't seen any indication so far that I'm going to find, like, hidden loot or hidden dungeon entrances on the main map. So I don't know if the final boss of this dungeon is the final boss of the game or not. But you'd think, if the whole plot of the game is you must get. I tried to say gather and get at the same time. If you'd think if the point was to get all the life force so that you could defeat the guy, the game would actually check to make sure you had all the life force. But then again, this is Thelda. Oh, they're doing that thing again. Screw it. I'm gonna waste magic on the mapping spell. I just want to know. It's a big triangle. That is some innovative map design right there. Holy Flirking Snit, they have mini versions of the Buff Dragon. Blink. No. Go away. I don't have to fight you. I'm not gonna fight you. I planked him into the middle of the... Oh my god, I planked him into the middle of the... Wait, does that mean... Hold on. Oh my god! The plank is so glitched you can use it to walk through impenetrable barriers. Holy crap. Well, that just blew a whole nother section of the game wide open. I mean, I knew I could use it to walk across water, but... like, take multiple steps across the water, I mean. But that's a whole new thing. Ah! Okay, I just got... That was a ganking. That was... Is that how you use that word? Because that was definitely not fair. Come on. Come on. I want to switch my spell, you stupid game! Oh, I didn't notice when they were against the other background, but I guess those guys have faces, and oh my god, it's bullet hell! Why is there a bullet hell room in a Zelda game? You know, on the credit screen, he thanks all of his friends who helped him make the project, and I have to wonder if any one of them ever stopped to tell him, you know, we're just saying, game balance. Hello, what's in here? Ah, my very first teleporting staircase. And probably my last. Suspect. No, that wasn't what I meant to do. Oh. Again, I've found no evidence to indicate that there's anything outside what's pictured on the maps, but hope springs eternal. Alright, it was worth a shot. Boop. Oh, holy cow. Blah. Okay, you guys need to cut down on the caffeine, like seriously. Holy shit. Alright, how much you want to bet that this door actually goes one room up? Yep. Oh. Oh, that's adorable. That's adorable. Just... wow. Alright, in deference to this game's bugged nature, again, I am not risking that fight. And I just remembered where level 5 was, because we found it over to the west after, and thought that it was going to be level 2. Now I remember. Thank you, phone. Okay. Well, first things first, let's go visit that ferry again. No, not far enough over to the west yet. Oh. Yeah, I gotta admit, I never saw Giant Link boss coming. That's some props. Not many. Some. I mean, at the end of the day, as much as I've bashed on this game, it's a valiant attempt at a Zelda clone for a system that, by all rights, shouldn't be able to handle it. I'm pretty sure level 5 is right over there. Nah, I gotta walk around. Yeah, so this game came out in '89, so there would have been time for... I think there would have been time for Zelda 2 to have inspired that. Or it could just be that he was, like, running out of ideas. The giant pea hat is... I still give him props for the giant pea hat. Like, that was weird but interesting. There it is. I knew it was in this general area. So we'd already broken the game by coming here originally, because this is where we got that key. I'm not sure what else could possibly be in here at this point. I'd have to consult the manual again. So, let's see. Hammer, candle, flute. So we've got pretty much everything. We've got pretty much everything except... this headphones make the ears itch. We've got pretty much everything except maybe a spell and the upgraded sword and shield. At least there's nothing else in the manual, so... Unless there's another spell in this dungeon, I think we've got the lot. The game manual does not list the number of spells, so... At least I'm pretty sure it doesn't. I'm going to check one more time. Doot, da-doot, da-doot. No, it does not give you a list of spells. It does, however, remind me that Divanax killed the dogs in this city, so... Even more so than getting the princess back, my motivation for taking him down is vengeance for the puppers. Come on. There we go. Okay. That's lazy. And the worst part is, we don't even know if it connects in a logical way. This game, I'm telling you, man. Thank you. I wonder if some of the control problems in this game are just the programmer overcompensating for the way the original Radio Shack joysticks worked. I mean, it's possible, but I've got a bunch of other games, and they're not nearly this bad about it. Let's see. Might want to get on to life while I'm down here. Let me manipulate my spells, you ridiculous game. Alright, that seems suspect. Nope. So, for the record, we have found thus far okay, that's good. For the record, so far we have found one bombable tree. Oh no. Sorry. We have found one choppable tree and one bombable wall. Like, you can tell just by looking at those areas on the map that resemble a Zelda game that maybe there was a lot of stuff he just couldn't implement. It certainly feels like the case. Like, there's a whole lot of negative space in this game. Just places where you think something should happen and it just doesn't. Like here, for example. Wow. That's an interesting room. Don't be the boss. Please don't be the boss. You're the boss. Of course you're the boss. Why wouldn't you be the boss? Yeah, I don't think you're gonna... Okay. That'll do. It did it again! Oh my god, look at this. Look at this. Huh? Huh. So according to the old man, there's got to be magic somewhere in this stupid dungeon, so let's go looking for it, since I don't think I have it yet. So I'm pretty sure Life Force, the life magic, popped up in the second dungeon. Okie doke. This is where we got the skeleton key. A door to the left of the stairs after the old man. Okay. Well, let's get back there to start with, then. that looks like a door, and it requires a key, so yay! And we got the insta-kill spell. Okie doke. Alright, let's... maybe not here. I'm just curious at this point. So the way this game fits everything together is bizarre. What? What? Oh, God. What did I do? Oh, no. What did I do? Oh, no. Shit. Why am I using that one? That is not the one I need to use. Damn it, Eric. Okay. So I'm going to... I've clearly soft-locked the game. So I'm going to hard reset and hope to God it actually saved that I've beaten that dungeon. Just a sec while I flip the disc over. Yes. I do wish that I had some way to emulate the disk drive noise, because the disk drive noise on the color computer was truly terrifying. Shit! Okay. We must assault Dungeon 5 again. This is what I get for poking my nose into its stupid, broken face. First of all, though, where the hell have I gone? Trying to find the fairy at this point. Oh. This is a... This is a truly, truly special game. I have questions. As long as I'm here, let me test a theory. If I soft lock like 3 rooms from the beginning of the game, it's not a big deal. Oh my god, so the hammer is completely pointless. The hammer is completely pointless because the plank will do it all. Holy cow, man. I kind of figured that would be the case, but even so, I'm impressed at the brokenness. You know what this means? This means that I was an idiot. I didn't have to go, like, 1 room south and 1 room over to get to that dungeon. I could have just walked through the goddamn tree. Yeah, that one. Goodbye. Mobility techniques. Mobility techniques. I will confess that it's slightly satisfying to pop these guys in such an ease-like manner. Just double check something here. Yeah, so we have lost mapping and we have lost thunder. It probably would have saved all of that if we'd exited the dungeon or died properly, but we didn't. So as worthless as the map is in this game, I still feel better with it than without it, so let's just go ahead and do it. Since the boss seems to be a giant weenie, it shouldn't be a huge problem. Don't know if I'm going to need life for this. As long as I don't get ganked along the way, I should be fine. Oh, ha ha ha! Yeah, that's good. You guys stay there. That's a good place for you. Okay, so by now you've probably noticed that there's a sound effect for when I hit an enemy and a sound effect for when I take damage. But I've noticed a couple of times now that if there's a fireball running past me when I'm swinging my sword, the fireball will make the damage noise. It will make the hurt noise. Can I stab fireballs to death? I mean, that would be really cool. I don't think it's actually possible, but it would be cool. All right, here we go. Oh, get off of me. You guys are well camouflaged. Hello. I'm going to grind for hearts off of you if I can just find your hitbox. Was I saying something before about these guys having a consistent hitbox? Because I take it back. Okay. The boss seemed like kind of a pushover, but I'm just being cautious. Okay. Now get away from these guys. Go through the most bizarre room I've ever seen in a Zelda game. Like, seriously, look at that design. Like, look at this. The bad guys are mostly trapped on the left and right, and there's almost no way for you to actually get hit by the bullets. I'm gonna just stand here until you pop, dude. Okay. Now, if I can just remember where the old dude with the other shield and maybe the other sword were. All these weird dead-end rooms. I don't know what they're supposed to be for. I'll be pissed if they're just tornado targets. We're gonna hammer these trees. It hasn't worked anywhere in this game except for that one place, but we're gonna try anyway. Nope. Well, okay. So the tornado doesn't really give you a whole lot of warning about where it's going to send you. That's not what I meant to say. What I meant to say was the tornado doesn't give you a whole lot of warning that it's about to teleport your ass somewhere completely random. And probably worse than where you were before. This is sort of in the vicinity of where I wanted to go, so I'll live with it for now. Yeah, I can probably get the 3rd level shield if I can remember where the old guy that has it is. Because I'm willing to bet that they won't give me the sword, even if I do find him. This is where the shield was. We've got about another 15 minutes in the stream, so we are getting closer. We are definitely getting closer. But I think we might have to wait until next week for the final end run through the game. I desperately want to find more stuff. Yep, there we go. There are so many little things and areas that are either unimplemented stuff, just he meant to do something and he just didn't have the time or space. Like, seriously, what is up with these people? Like, maybe there's only one old woman you can buy medicine from in the game, or maybe the medicine can only be bought once from each person. So if I buy the medicine from one old woman, I have to go and buy it from a different one. I don't know, because this game doesn't really require you to ever buy the medicine ever. I mean, sure, you'll get ripped apart, but you have so many other healing options that why would you even need it? This is a weird staircase. Where does this go? Huh. Okie doke. Okie doke. So it's just a couple of rooms where the trees point at each other. So unless there's some spell in level 6 that I missed that causes the... unless there's some spell that I missed in level 6 while we were cruising through it, that enables you to create special, to activate special portals on the map screen. I just don't think there's anything in the overworld. Sorry, overground. Because overworld, I guess, is a registered trademark of Nintendo. I don't know anymore. That's a lot of trees. You're the other sword guy, right? Oh, hey! Thanks! That's actually really helpful. Hey, get away from me. Alright. I guess we're going off to level 6 after all. What? Am I on crack? I still have not found a use for the flute. At all. The manual says that it will to use it when passage across water seems impossible. I have found no impossible to cross water yet. Granted, that's because of gratuitous plank abuse, but still. Have I lost my mind? Because I could have sworn that level 6 was right here. Yeah, right here. Okay. Thanks, old dude, but I have a funny feeling that he's going to be as easy to beat as everything else in this game. Given the way that this game warps space-time... Oh, that's what I was going to do, yes. We did want to hit that, didn't we? But yeah, given the way this game warps space-time, it's vaguely possible that there is an area on the map I still just haven't gotten to. So, we'll be at least a little careful on this run. Like, at this point, I'm thinking that the flute probably unveils where the last dungeon is, or something. Maybe. Because I certainly haven't found any other possible use for it so far. Okay, that's wrong. I found several possible uses for it, but none of them were actually the one it seems to be intended for. I've yet to parse out Eric A. Wolf's moon logic for some of his design decisions. Someday, perhaps. Someday. I should probably flip over to Life Spell before I forget. If the game will let me. Oh, I got it and then I flipped off of it. Ah. Yes, the bullet hell room. I think I can just walk through it, but we're going to waste time on the candle anyway. Shouldn't have tried to grind. Ah! That is the most worthless staircase. Like, why not just have a door? Honestly. In fact, if you really needed to make that interesting, you could have just had a bombable space. Bring the grand total to 2. That would have been something. No, you know what? I do not need to grind. Wait. The compass doesn't work in this room. What the heck? Why does the... You know what? I shouldn't even question it. It's just another thing in a game full of things. That can be my quote tweet for the back of the box. Thelda, a game full of things. Okay, get off my ass, dragons. Probably won't need this much, but whatever. Come on, just get over here. This cannot possibly be the end of the game. What? That's it? So did I win the game or did I soft lock it? She was the She-Hulk inside Lonk. You were the Thelda all along. Which I guess explains the hat. Maybe you were just using it to hide your hair? So if the wizard didn't actually kidnap Thelda, and you actually are Thelda, then the actual plot of the game is revenge for the dogs. And yeah, I honestly don't know if that's the ending, or if this is a soft lock, or if it's both. Well, in either case, it's 10 o'clock. Yeah. So I guess my next Cocoyote stream will have to be something different. I'll see if I can find something interesting. Maybe we'll do some text adventures together. Or what a graphic adventure, maybe. The Coco has a lot of good graphic adventures. But for now, it looks like we finished Thelda! Hooray! I am honestly not sure what just happened. Wait. Have to flip the disc over. Okay. So because I didn't die, it didn't save any of that progress. So I have to beat level 5 again, and then die, and then beat level 6 again. Well, we're going to have to try that next time, folks. And this time, I'm actually going to do some online research, because up until this point, I've been avoiding doing any research on this game online beyond find out where it is and how it works. So if there is an FAQ out there or some kind of forum post talking about it somewhere or anything, I haven't seen it yet. But I'm going to look. And we'll come back next week with the findings. And like I said, probably some kind of graphic adventure game. I've been thinking about going through the Hearthstone trilogy from Sundog for a long-ass time, and that'll be a good excuse to pull out the other Coco emulator with the Hollywood color palette. So, until next time, guys, I have some research to do, and thanks for coming out to see me beat Thelda. Retro Fox. Wednesdays seem to be good for me, so it's probably going to be next Wednesday. That seems to fit into my schedule neatly. Anyways, you guys all have a good night, and we'll catch you on the next Cocoyote stream.